we've lost the sense of what Christmas is. Like now, like I feel like it hasn't changed in terms of losing. Like I feel like we've always misplaced our priorities in terms of what the whole purpose of Christmas is. We then find it like near the tail end when it's Christmas Eve. Oh, it's about Jesus. But the whole season throughout to prepare to prepare for that day, even though it's not technically not his, like we don't know if that's his real birthday, but it's just marked. But like I think like we're still focused on preparing for the Christmas Eve dinner and grabbing all the gifts and doing all the Christmas shopping, and then it's like last minute, oh yes, happy birthday, Jesus.
Welcome back to The Juxtaposition. I'm your host, Nana.
My name is Janet.
And I'm Bernice, and welcome to our old folks, our newcomers. We see you. Welcome. Yes, we've been gone for at least 2 weeks. And the reason being is not because we didn't want to record. It's just because these two people over here got sick. Nana got sick first with I don't know what he came down with. And then Janet got sick. So, to keep me safe.
Yeah. We said, nah, son.
We refrain from recording.
Yeah.
But they're here.
A lot of roadblocks, too, when it comes to podcasting that happen. So, sorry.
Oh, see?
The cough is
I was low-key checked out. I'm not going to lie.
From
I was
the
in
past
2025. Yeah, I was checked out from the past 2 weeks. I didn't want anything to do with podcasting. I said, throw this thing away, man. Not throw juxtaposition away, but throw podcasting away. Throw the podcast business away. Throw the media, everything. I don't want it.
Yeah, I feel you.
So
I was tired too. I was like, I'm tired. But
we're here to end it off the right way.
yes, this is going to be our second last episode before the end of the year, which is crazy.
And we want to finish strong.
Yeah.
For the end of the year.
I wonder how many episodes we dropped in 2024.
I don't know.
But remember, you took a break for a bit.
We did?
In 2024?
Yeah, I remember when we did our whole like rebranding and things like that. We took
we
a break
came
from
back
May.
We came back September.
Yeah, that's half the year.
Bro.
That was half the year.
We literally,
But it's okay. God's timing, God's planning.
2025, we're about to go strong.
It's about to be fire.
Yeah.
So,
No,
guys, our branding was fire, isn't it? So
yeah.
Okay, it's not the wrap-up episode
Anyways,
yet.
that was not what we're supposed to talk about.
Relax, yo.
See the vigor, the energy. Anyways, for the newcomers, we have our segment. We do the segment called Blessing and Blunder. So we talk about what the blessing that we had throughout the week, or experience, and then a blunder, something that kind of challenged us, kind of made it difficult a little bit, made us upset, frustrated. I'm gonna start. So I finished my semester. Actually, I'm not finished completely. I have like 2 more tests left, or 3 more tests left, but they're online. So I'm almost there. Almost at the finish line, just like 2-3 more steps. But anyways, so these past couple of weeks I've been trying to wrap up my assignments, and there's this one group assignment that I had to do that was like going to be the end of me, for real. Like it made me really dislike people, And I was really challenged because I'm like, these people are not doing their part. And I had no energy to be like, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? So I took it upon myself to be like, you know what? Send me whatever you're going to do and I'll work on it, and I put it together. And so I did. It's a project proposal. So basically you're creating a whole program for a specific group of people. So I did that, and I'm like, listen, down to the wire. I said, Lord, I submit, and there it goes. It's submitted. And I was like, listen, if you could just give me 75%, I'll be pleased. I really thought I was not going to get a good mark. Guess what I got, guys?
89.
We got 90%. I said, Jesus.
Trust in the Lord.
When I say the stress level that I had was immense, it was so high. But I was like, you know what? Listen, 75. That's all I'm asking, 75. But we got 90. He blew it out of the water. So I was just like, thank you, Jesus. That was a blessing because it was one of the biggest projects that I've had to do. And it's probably the most weight in that course. So that's my blessing. My blunder.
So you're not going to snitch on them?
I can't.
I would have ratted on them, man.
Is there like a portion where like
there's no feedback or anything like that? No, I know. I thought she would do that, but
we used to get feedback.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Only some courses did, but not this.
That's crazy.
Doing what they're gonna do.
Didn't get feedback. I said the portions that she like had comments about were parts that my group mates kind of did, and I was like, you know what? fair, whatever. And we didn't kind of do the APA format, whatever. So we lost marks there. But I was like, honestly,
that APA format thing.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about that. It's so stupid.
I ain't doing this stuff.
It's so stupid. But I get it. But anyways, my blunder for this week is that health wise is just like, yeah, it's just been a challenge. And I'm like, oh Jesus, honestly, 2025, just I leave it to you. I leave it to you. So it's been a challenge in that area, but we give thanks regardless. So yeah, other than that. Sorry, one thing I was going to say, you know what? My mommy wants to, when you walk
pronunciate better?
When mommy.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was like, mommy.
When mommy comes in, and you know when you walk in, and then she's talking with you, and then you're going upstairs, and she's going upstairs. It's like she's following you. Leave her alone. She just got in. Let her rest. But anyways, that was a side thing. Go ahead.
My blessing is sometimes when I'm at work, I can't believe that I'm getting paid for this. I can't.
That's a good thing to feel.
Yeah,
that made me feel that.
Yeah, I'm waking up during the day and I'm like, whoa, this is actually like super sick. So yeah, my blunder is, I think I have two blunders. My blunder is my commute.
I know. I was like, how long is it? An hour and a half?
To come home is an hour and a half. To go, it's an hour and 15. But to come home is the stinker. I end at 4:30 and I come back.
So you don't take the 407?
Bernice, I'm not good at directions. Listen, I'm saying this is the 403.
No, I'm saying you don't want to take the 407, the one that you pay.
ETR. Oh no. That thing racks up, yo. No,
but it makes sense to get a responder. You're spending an hour and a half on the road. The gas that you're wasting there and back is equivalent to the amount that you're going to be paying for the...
I don't know. We'll see.
Hey, about
me, I'm taking 407 there and I'm taking it 407 back. Maybe not in the morning because it's maybe that bad. But coming home, an hour and a half, Nana?
Yeah, it's
on
crazy.
the road?
No, it's not.
And it didn't even include snow. This is not including snow.
I know. It's kind of crazy.
That's wild.
It's like going to Hamilton.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my blunder. I think I had one more, but I can't remember. Oh, I got sick. Yeah. But all I needed was 2 to 3 days and I'm back.
You need 3. Not 2 to 3. You need 3.
3 full days. Sometimes it's just about sleep, to be honest. Sleep and recover. My blessing is I went to distillery today with my clients, which was really, really fun. And it's good to just see the joy of the simple things on their faces. Just a hot chocolate or just walking around and like them being really, really thankful. I think I was going to add this on too when I told Bernice. But my other blessing is one of my clients, we were talking and I was like, oh, like maybe we'll go skating some other time. And they're like, oh, I have an ankle injury. And they're like, oh, I told you about it. Like, you know, this is a conversation we had. And they're like, that was the first time we had a real deep conversation and I got to know you like really well. And I really appreciated it. And I was like, wow. I was like, now seeing the impact that I'm making within just a couple months of me being at work is like now dawning on me. Because sometimes you just think those short conversations or those conversations, sometimes I don't even know what to say. I just bring up stuff and it really means something to them. So yeah, I was really rewarded with that comment, which was nice. And they're always very thankful, which is very nice. And then blunder, yes, I got sick, which I gotta humble myself because we were riding on Nana saying, "Oh my god,"
cracking on me. Both of these guys, weren't you just sick?
Weren't you sick? Nana gets sick pretty often.
No, I don't.
I feel like
no, I don't.
It feels
no,
like
I don't.
At least once a year.
Of course, that's
once or twice a year.
human beings get sick once a year.
No, but yours it seems like it's like
no.
It takes
Once
you
I'm
out.
sick, I'm sick. It takes me out, and I'm fine with that. It's okay.
But he always gets it from someone.
Yeah,
I feel like you don't just get
and
sick.
I mind my business.
No, but you don't get. You have to set boundaries, man. Not everybody has to receive your love.
Yeah, it's okay. But I got humbled. You know, the next 2 days I was like, damn. I was like,
Yeah.
So I apologize, Nana.
Thanks. Well, speaking about you going to the distillery and making Christmas
Look at
memories.
this guy trying to do a nice segue.
It's true.
Oh,
I love that for you.
All that.
Today, we're going to talk about our fondest Christmas memories and what they mean to us. I'm going to go first because in my brain, there's a lot. For me, when it comes to Christmas, it is the greatest family time in my life that I ever experienced. From having get-togethers with my family, having Christmas parties with my family, even us. We had sleepover, Christmas. We made food and stuff
Stop
like
talking
that.
about that. That's mine. Oh. What the heck? Don't take my memory.
No, but for me, it's Christmas is obviously Jesus and wanting to get to know Jesus and riding for Jesus. Jesus is the reason for this season, not Santa Claus. He is not real. But it's definitely family, because in the months of like when it's not Christmas and them other months, it seems like get-togethers don't happen.
Right.
That's true.
Especially my family, get-togethers don't happen like that. But when it's the cold, because I don't like winter, I don't like snow, but for Christmas, snow can come. The cold can come, to be honest. So wintertime for me and my family is a lot of getting together. And shout out to Eva. Her birthday is Christmas Eve. So for a lot of times, because after that she started going to Jamaica. For a lot of times, it was Christmas Eve, her birthday, and then Christmas, and then Boxing Day, and then we'll go shopping with $150 to Von Mills.
Damn,
and I thought I was balling. And that thing did nothing.
But as a kid,
you look.
actually, how long did you start get 150?
Maybe till grade 10.
Oh, okay.
It was a short gap from grade 7, not even, maybe grade 8.
Yeah.
I'll be lenient. Grade 7 to like grade 10 or 11. And then I started getting my own money, and then I just stopped going Boxing Day shopping. I said, this is not for me anymore.
It's never has been for me. I don't know why people like to go out.
It's chaotic.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my fondest memory. It just reminds me of family time. And this Christmas, wow, this Christmas, guys, I can sing, but I'm not gonna sing for you guys because you guys don't deserve it. Anyways, this Christmas, I try to do a Christmas party and bring everyone together, but unfortunately, people are going away and stuff like that. And honestly, I feel like one of my purposes on this earth is to bring people together, even though sometimes I don't want to. But it's to bring people together. And Christmas is the best time to do it. Even though December just keeps going on and on, it's just the best time. Okay, I'm done talking. I'm chatting too much.
It's okay.
The heck, I miss the people, man.
It's fine. That's fine. I think, Christmas is the best time to come together. I think, Hershey. Sorry.
That's our resident dog.
I think, honestly, Christmas is my favorite season, too. I don't like the winter. If I could, I wish I could take my family out of the country and travel and explore the world. And I think one of my one of my biggest desires is to take my family out and tour the world and not be in Canada and in our house.
You want to be in Nigeria?
Definitely. Let's do that in December.
I thought you were about to say definitely not.
No, I would love to be in Nigeria right now. What?
Yeah, Nigeria has a different type of Christmas and that I've never experienced, and that my parents always fondly talk about.
Wait, so them 2 years you guys went back to back, it wasn't Christmas time, never Christmas time?
So I was like,
Christmas is expensive, and probably now it's like ridiculously high. To just fly out is crazy. But yeah, I think I love Christmas because it's just a family time, and you get to see people that you don't necessarily get to see throughout the year because everyone's busy, they're working, and it's hard to find time off. So like being able to just find time to spend with family. But like one of my desires is to get all of my family together, but it's kind of hard to do that if your family's
It's not that hard.
No, it is hard, especially if not everybody's on the same page.
Exactly.
It's one thing to be like,
not everybody can make the cut. You tell them and they don't come, they don't come.
No, it's not a matter of just because they can't make it. It's because there's strife, there's disunity, there's some type of offense, there's some type of, there's a problem that nobody talked about down years under the rug. It's like,
don't invite that person. Really.
But I feel like that. I feel like, sorry, I'm interrupting, but I feel like if we keep using that excuse, nothing will happen.
No, it's not an excuse, but I'm saying it's hard to do. It's not impossible, but it's hard to do because people are people. And
because, okay, in the future you get your own family and then you do something with your immediate family, then you want to invite your cousins and stuff like that. It's still going to be like that. So you're going to have to do it anyways. And whoever shows up and wants to put their problems to the side has to put their problems to the side for the greater good.
No,
that's
true. I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's hard. It's not impossible, but I think it's just like one of the things that people find hardest to do during Christmas time is to bring everyone together and see everyone that you want be there. And then when you don't, it's kind of bittersweet because obviously you can't not do it because one person said I'm not showing up, but it's like, oh, I wish this person was able to come and put their own problems aside. And the worst thing is to come and then you're still bringing the problem with you. That's my thing too. It's like, if you're coming and you're not happy to be here, then you might as well not have come because now it's just like, it's awkward. But I just think it's nice to see families come together and spend time enjoying, creating memories and taking pictures and laughing. And because life is too short.
You just said
it is.
No, it is very
like we
short.
used to spend so much time with our cousins during Christmas. Like that was like the go-to. My aunt's house every Christmas. It does not fail. No, and there was one year we didn't go. I was so
devastated.
Mad. Do you remember why? It was like some stupid issue or something like that.
Whatever.
I don't even know what it was.
Problems caused.
Oh my gosh! It was. I till this day I remember that like it was yesterday.
You're like,
it
why?
was like, why can't we go?
And as a kid, it's like you are set on these things, like these traditions that your parents have created in your family. So you're known to do this every single year, and then when you don't do, you're like, what? Why?
Yeah, our tradition was to go to our aunt's house every single Christmas. It would not fail. She's the one. She'd be cooking. And then we'd be playing video games and watching. Oh gosh,
it's like a nostalgia moment.
Literally, it was the best ever. And it's like my parents. You can hear them laughing with them and like enjoying each other's company. And like those things are like important, I think. And it's just like so sad when it ends.
Yeah.
So that came to a complete stop.
Yeah. Once she passed away, like everything. That was like
she was the glue to family. You got the pillar
falls. And one like imagine you have like 5 pillars and one pillar falls, like the whole thing is going down unless somebody rises up and says, "Hey, I'm going to take this on." But it's crazy cuz like I said, life is short and it's important. I just think for me, I'm carrying the legacy on. We keep going. We're carrying that thing on.
That's why I'm just so excited to have a house. And then that would be the main reason why I would have a house because I want to host and I want people to come to my house and feel comfortable. Like even if the other houses are not available, at least my home is a safeguard and everybody can, do as they please and, sleep over or do whatever they need to do. But it's like a home where you're like, I feel at peace here. Yeah.
Let me dive into something real quick. A lot of people, right now we're having the debate of renting versus owning a home. Listen, I am on the side of owning a home. People be like, nah, that's not it. You don't really own the home, this, that. Granted, there is not wrong things that they're saying. But the reason I want to own a home, and I'm pretty sure you guys want to own a home, is to create those memories, to have that space for other people to come. So it's bigger than just like, I don't want to pay this big property tax because of so on and so forth. No, I want to own this home so I can create memories. Other people can come into this home and feel the presence of God in this home. So I like that point of the home thing. And that's honestly, and that's why I was supposed to have a family Christmas party this year. And that's why I canceled it because there were certain key people that were saying, I have something to do. I was like, oh no. After like the 4th, 5th person, that was the key, like one of the key personalities. I said, oh no, no. We gotta do it next year. So that's amazing.
I think. Did you share your memory?
No.
What was yours?
Not I was about to share my memory, but my memory was just us being together as friends. I feel like when we started to get to know each other and create these memories with one another, we were intentional about coming together on Christmas or Thanksgiving. And I think it really filled in those gaps when we didn't have those Christmas family things. Like I look forward to having those friend things and having that sleepover just randomly, those random things that just happen, like impromptu moments. It's like it makes those memories, because I vividly remember you sleeping with Jermaine on the mattress being flat. Like it was just it was great. It was a great time, and just handing out gifts with one another and just being intentional behind random gifts that we're getting, even though it's not big. It's really not about the gifts, but it's about,
some people care about the gifts.
Oh, I know.
Oh my gosh, some people care about gifts.
They do.
Would
I don't
you
think
be
we
mad
really
if you
cared about gifts.
No,
kind of, but like not
I mean,
like
I didn't
extremely.
No, I didn't care.
Yeah,
I think. Why are you looking at me like that?
No, I'm thinking of like, as a kid, I always expected Boxing Day money. So if I got Boxing Day money, I didn't care about no damn gifts, to be honest. But when I was a kid, if I asked for something,
You didn't get it?
that means I really wanted it. Like Xbox from my Uncle Victor, PSP from
This guy was
Kofi.
spoiled to the core.
My next
Oh my
Xbox
gosh.
from
That's
my
why.
Uncle Kofi. If I like, I remember I got my first TV, 32-inch in Shoreham.
Wow.
At age what?
grade? I don't know, grade 8, grade
This
7.
guy was spoiled to the core.
It was in my room. I was like, oh my gosh. I think my brother got it for me.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
This guy was
like,
spoiled to the core.
But yeah,
This is what you call baby boy. This is baby boy.
baby last. Like I didn't expect for things, but if I wanted something, what I can get a gift in 2008, that gift can carry me on into 2 years, and then I'll ask for something again.
Oh my gosh.
And something like that. So I was very strategic on how I asked for the gifts.
Yeah.
So that's why when it comes to my nieces and nephews, they say they want something, I'm gonna really take it into consideration. Because it's like it was done for me, so I kind of gotta do it the same way. I can't be a cheapo and not buy them certain stuff.
No, it's fair.
But
It's fair.
yeah, I mean, I think for me it's more sentimental, like making sure they have gifts that they remember for a very long time. But I think gifts that they want and you give it to them, they're gonna remember forever. Especially if they wanted it for a really long time, you remember who gave it to you. So,
but I think as a kid, there were some Christmases where I'm like, I didn't get anything. No one got me anything. That's kind of crazy. But looking back at it now, it never, like, I'm not hurt from it. Like, it taught me stuff. Like, you don't need to get everything every Christmas. Like,
I feel
what
like
the
when
heck?
kids get everything, it's like
Ah.
their expectation just they miss the reason of what the season is for, and they just expect.
Think that parents nowadays are doing too much.
They do too much
with the gift giving.
Yes. How one person get 5, 6, 7 gifts from auntie, and then uncle comes in and gives another 3, 4, and then auntie from here gets like you leaving there with about 20 gifts. That's a bit much for a kid.
Yeah.
1 or 2, 3 maybe.
Yeah. Do you feel like we lost we've lost the sense of what Christmas is like now? Like I feel like it hasn't changed in terms of losing. Like I feel like we've always misplaced our priorities in terms of what the whole purpose of Christmas is. We then find it like near the tail end when it's Christmas Eve. Oh, it's about Jesus. But the whole season throughout to prepare for that day, even though it's not technically not his, like we don't know if that's his real birthday, but it's just marked. But like I think like we're so focused on preparing for the Christmas Eve dinner and grabbing all the gifts and doing all the Christmas shopping, and then it's like last minute, oh yes, happy birthday, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for this.
Jesus is definitely on the back burner. I'm gonna tell you that from now.
Person.
Even for me, Jesus
I think
in
even
the back burner.
To get our time.
I'm just starting to think like back in the day they used to emphasize like Jesus. I feel like
Even
if I asked
Advent.
kids today the story of they would not know.
No.
They would not know.
I'd be like, oh, I asked my preschoolers, Christmas is coming up. Oh yeah, Santa's gonna come and bring me the gifts. You know, there was no mention of Jesus anywhere.
Yeah,
anywhere. They're like, oh yeah, I want like a PSP for my. The immediately is what should I get from these people, or what do I need to get? Like,
and
it just shows that parents are not teaching them the reason behind the season because they don't know. They're looking at the TV commercials, like it's all about gifts. It's all about Santa. Like, They don't know where Jesus is in all of this commercial.
Yeah.
Maybe if they're having commercials about Jesus, they would know.
Jesus is not in mainstream when it comes to like Christmas, which is very odd. There's not as many Christian
They say
Christmas
holidays.
Yeah, they don't,
not
because they want to be
Christmas.
all
People get offended
because they want to
at
be
my
inclusive.
workplace.
Yeah.
They say they can't say Christmas.
Yeah,
they have to say holidays.
Happy holidays, not Merry Christmas.
Yo,
I'm
but
telling you.
that's where it goes, where it's like we have to be all inclusive. You know, we don't want to exclude any holidays because not only Christmas is celebrated in the month of December too, right? So
they're so annoying.
but that's why, as Christians, we need to do a better job of just sharing the joy and emphasizing the story. So the question is, what does Christmas mean to you? Other than, what does it mean to you?
That's a hard
spiritual lesson.
That's a hard one. Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I think when I think about it, at least over the last few weeks, is giving back. Giving back to someone. And it's not a gift. It could just be like spending time with someone, or like someone who you don't usually think of to give something to. Like, there's a moment on the bus, I repented of this, but there was someone asking for money or whatever, and I was just like, in our usual day and age, we just kind of snuff them. We don't really look at them. We're like, just keep moving. They're out of the regular, or you're faking, or like you just automatically think negative, like they're trying to get money out of you. But it's like, I just thought of like the least of these. I'm like, Janet, you really missed your opportunity to be obedient. Like, what are you doing? And I just felt in my spirit like, that's kind of like Christmas, like the least of these, the little things that you can give. Even like at work, we're not doing Secret Santa, we're doing Secret Friends. So just doing little nice things for people during the day. And I like that. And I think that's just a bit different. It's like, how can you make this person's day a little bit brighter for the day? And so like, it's being generous where you can, and not to the normal person that you usually do. An outsider, regular, open the door for somebody, or buy an extra drink and give it to someone. Like, just being generous.
I think Janet answered it for me. Or no, me hearing Janet's answer is kind of inspiring me to switch my perspective on Christmas. Not that it was a crazy perspective, but it was more so for me, I just thought about bringing people together. But I think now is trying to go the extra mile on, making people's day and, blessing others. In this season, like, there's a feeling of wanting to just bless others. I don't really, like, think about myself in terms of, like, I don't really need to get, like, it doesn't really, like, okay, it's not that serious. But I think more so just being a servant unto others. I think that's the only thing that I focus on to Christmas. Like, Christmas party, like, okay, let's figure it out in terms of budget. Like, let's not make anybody pay or anything like that. Like, I think when it comes to Christmas, that's what I think about. It's so, like, Christmas is just very sentimental. I don't know what it is. It's in the air.
I think, that's the whole point of what it is. Exactly. That's the whole point. It's to bring life. It's to bring joy. It's to bring hope, because oftentimes, and that's why Jesus came anyways, right? And it's like we have that spirit inside of us to share that. And when we don't, then we're missing the whole point of what Christmas is about. And
it's just very happy. Sorry, I'm just sorry.
It should be that
way,
very, but I think,
I think it's like
a great feeling.
You think of the lamp sitting on a hill, like all these lights. It's to bring light, and I compare it to maybe people have struggled over maybe the last couple months, but when it hits December, there's like just a change of
like light. There's hope.
There's hope.
There's a new beginning coming, right? There's a fresh start, right? And it's true, because a lot of people probably like this year probably was one of their hardest years. It might have been one of their best years, and it's like taking the moment to reflect and just acknowledge the goodness that God has shown us throughout the year, and the reason why He came, so that we can live in freedom and be able to live in the joys and the hopes, and be able to give back the way that you said you wanted to give back. And I think Christmas is just a time to, I think it's to reflect and just appreciate all the things that God has done. Yeah, today I had a moment. I was like, wow, God, you are really, really good. Like, really, really good. Like, even if I haven't gotten everything that I wanted in this year, and it may have started rough, and then there's low and high points, but like, I'm still here, which is wild, because some people didn't even make it past January 1st. Talk about December 1st. You know what I mean? It's like some people got kicked out of their houses. Some people lost their jobs. Some people, they lost relationships. They lost loved ones. And yet you still kept them, right? And you still covered them. You still sustained them. It's more sustaining for me. It's like you sustained me throughout the whole year. And it's like, even me, like, I'm like, as I said before in many episodes, financially this year has been a drought. So there's Sahara Desert. Let's call it like that.
Screenshot.
Huh?
You should screenshot your situation, and then when you.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's very true. Yes, when I'm up, I'll reflect and be like, this is where I was, and now this is where I am. But in honestly, yeah, this year's just been very, very, very tough. But yet, I'm like, I still was able to do so many things. Like, I mean, I've not been everything I wanted to do, but I was able to still do things. So
it's so amazing how God designed it, where it's Christmas and then there's New Year's. It's like two different mindsets, two different vibes per se. Whereas, so like Christmas, so joyful and joyous, and then New Year's, it's
fresh start, new beginning.
New beginning.
And even December is just a fresh start for some people. It's just like the whole month alone is like a whole new beginning. It's their new year, right? And like, it's like, this is a fresh start for me. It's a new beginning. It's an ability to see where God is going to take me in the next season, right? So, yeah, I think Christmas is always fun. For some people, it might not be the best season too. Yeah. It's like the season of loss. You lost a loved one during this time, like, and I know there's probably some people who are listening to this and like, I don't celebrate Christmas. I know some people who are like, I don't do holidays. I don't do Christmas. I don't even do birthdays. I don't do any of it.
What do you think about that?
Like,
Sorry,
but it's because of grief. It's because the memories that are attached to those dates, it's not pleasant, or it just stirs up emotions that are not like, they don't feel good. It is just like negative memories. So I can understand that. And for those who are going through loss in this season, anchor yourself to Christ. He's the one who gives comfort, and surround yourself with friends and family as best as you can, and reflect on the legacy of the people that you love, and reflect on the good that they've done in this planet. That's the best I can say. Yeah,
just talking about grief too, it's like, it just brings me back to what Shield was saying about, there's a worldly way to grieve and there is a godly way to grieve, and sometimes we just need to, as you said, anchor ourselves so that we can still see the light in the season and still see the light in the situation, even though it seems the darkest as possible.
Yeah.
So,
well, I'm just gonna read this verse, and then I guess we can wrap it up if you want any. Got any final thoughts? Okay,
I just want to say, like, I want to ask, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
I was gonna do rapid fire questions.
Okay.
But let me say this verse first, because when I was praying, this verse actually came to mind, and I never actually read it. But Isaiah 9 verse 6, it says, "For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace." Now that's all encompassed, because everybody needs someone to guide them. Everyone needs somebody who's strong. Everyone needs a father that is stable. Everyone needs peace. And so that's Jesus. That's who you're looking at. That's what you're anchoring yourself on. So remember, that's the whole point, is to find this during the Christmas season. Not just Christmas Day. Let it carry through Christmas Day onto the next, and carry through you to your year. But yeah. Okay, rapid fire questions I have for you.
Okay.
Oh, did you have something to say?
No, my final thought, I was just thinking about, I was praying, and there had just this, was it a note or whatever, I don't know. They said basically Thanksgiving, like that Thanksgiving is like a measure of your humility. So it just, that's ringing in my head, like everything, just be thankful for whatever is happening, because it shows how humble you are of the things that have been given to you. Because sometimes we overshadow the things that have been given to us. So.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Hot cocoa or eggnog?
Hot cocoa.
Never had egg or nog in my life, and I never will. My dad used to like that. As soon as I seen the word egg on something that looked like milk,
But
I never even tasted it with my lips, and I never
It's-
will. So we're going with hot cocoa.
It's cooked though.
That's
it's cooked down.
dirtified. We're going with hot
You can't
chocolate.
say that because you're eating.
That's dirtified. I
But you're
don't
eating
even
pancakes
care.
though.
I don't care.
You're eating pancakes and milk go together.
That's true.
The milk batter and stuff. I mean, the batter.
That's disgusting.
You're talking like okay. Anyways,
I think hot chocolate. Yeah, hot chocolate. I mean, I had some today, so there's fire ways to do hot chocolate. But I've tried eggnog, and I think it's good too.
okay.
Dirtified.
Okay. Christmas movies.
How about you?
Oh,
Yeah.
hot cocoa. Eggnog. It's not for me. Christmas movies. Home Alone or Elf?
Home Alone.
One,
Home
2, or 3.
Home
Well,
Alone.
1 or 2, not 1, not 3, because 3 but
Yeah,
that.
that doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
I think it's number 2.
I would
I like.
say number 2.
Like 1.
That's New York.
Yeah,
Number 2 is New York.
New York,
Yeah. Number 1. Number 1's legit.
I can't really choose. I think both are great.
Yeah, both are.
I
I'm
watched
not
the
even gonna
movie,
lie.
I think 2 weeks ago. I said, yeah, this movie, hands down, the best
fire.
all time, will never ever.
Best all time of what?
Christmas movie.
Oh, okay.
And the soundtrack.
It's the best.
What's
Hands down, nothing else can top that movie.
How you leave the kid again, yo? That didn't make no sense.
First of all, the first one is, how did you leave the kid? First of all, as a mother, you just said, did you count? She said she gave the daughter like the job of counting, and then as a mother, you didn't recognize that. Oh my gosh, my youngest child is
that
not
movie
here.
probably made
How many kids did they have?
money.
Bare
They had
money.
a lot of people. So
Like 11, I think. Or well, it's not all their kids. There's family too. But okay, favorite Christmas carol. I think "Oh Holy Night," Mariah Carey version though. Mariah Carey's Christmas album fire.
she
Fire,
is
all
still making money
bangers.
to this day.
Not just all I want for
3 million.
Christmas. Every single song on that album is fire.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of sick of the album. But
I don't listen to All I Want for Christmas anymore, but it's still the no, that's that's a Home Alone. Rocking around. Is that right?
yes.
Okay. No, that's the one.
I just lost it.
Mine is probably. There's so many. Mine's probably Silent Night.
Yeah,
Boys to Men
Christmas
version.
Carol?
Christmas.
Or Christmas
They did a
song.
good job.
Boys to Men has
Yeah.
a good
They
Christmas
did a good job too.
album. And you know why it's good? They be proclaiming Jesus on that album too.
You don't mean Jesus.
I
Was there.
know. But hey, Boys to Men never had no allegations on them, so don't
They
even
don't
put smut
need
on it.
allegations.
I'm just saying.
Let's leave
I'm
them
just
alone.
saying. We don't know. Mariah Carey proclaimed Jesus on her album too. I'm
All
just
of
saying.
them.
You don't know.
You're
You never
absolutely right.
know.
They're all
But
church
I'm
goers
just
though.
saying.
They were all church goers.
Yes, started
They
I'm
all
just
tried to do
saying.
church. Yes.
That's just a plus.
Yes.
I don't know. It's not a Christmas Carol, a Christmas song, but this Christmas, Chris Brown version.
Oh yes. This Christmas.
I never get sick of that
Yeah.
song.
But I was like, I think on Instagram they're showing like a parody or like they're mocking basically Chris Brown
gosh.
and like how he was basically like an angel. He was an angel, but he's going into like the people's houses, like looking into their windows and stuff like that. So weird.
That's so funny.
Dancing in the middle of the
gosh.
street.
Yeah, I can
That is
vividly
so
remember what
funny.
the video
It's like,
looks
oh
like.
my
too.
gosh, it's so funny. Okay.
Sorry, Home Alone made 476 million worldwide.
Dang.
1990.
Wow.
I can
1990.
imagine the first day that movie came out.
Oh gosh.
Just want to relive that
That whole week, that first week, they probably
fire.
made so much money. Snow on Christmas morning, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, we have
Light
had it.
snow. I need light snow.
Christmas morning or Christmas Eve? Which is better?
Christmas morning.
Christmas morning.
Christmas Eve because you just stay up late, watch movies, chat, play games.
Mm.
Mornings, everybody's tired. We're just. I feel like for us, our family just
No, but
Merry
now we
Christmas.
used to
Here's
wait-
your gifts,
Oh, yeah.
and then the rest of the days kind of do your own thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, Christmas mornings. Well, Christmas Day is all NBA stuff. So
See, envy has taken over people's lives.
Right?
It snatched it away. Anyways, that's all I have. No more questions. I have no more rapid fire questions. But y'all need to know. Tell us, what is your favorite Christmas memory? What does Christmas mean to you? Yeah, share your comments below. It is that time of the year. I can't wait. So, anyways, you know what you need to do. You need to go and subscribe, go like, comment, share. Watch the previous episodes before because they were all fire.
We did 11 episodes.
How you know?
Because I counted.
Oh, wow. This girl's like, oh, we're in the episode. Oh, wow. Yeah. So, yes, go rewatch some of them. Give us some feedback. Let us know your thoughts on them. And we'll be back here next week. And then we'll see you on the next one next year.
Yeah, it'll be early next year, too.
No, we're not taking a long break.
Yes,
but we need a break. We need to spend time with family. You know, vision boarding. That's what I'm going to say. Make sure you get your vision board started now.
Early.
It's important to have vision going into the 2025 year because if you have no vision, you don't know where you're going, no direct goal. You're just going to be like, at the end of the year, when you go to December 2025, it's like, what was that? What did I accomplish? What did I want to accomplish? I don't know because I didn't have any goals. So
write it down.
If you don't go write it down. Make a vision board if you're, a visual. Other than that, we're signing off.
See ya.
I'll see you on the next one. Bye.